Hey, it's Lyric Swan, and you're watching Ball Control on YouTube. Cue the intro, MJ.
What's good? BALLCONTROL. Ball Control family, it's your boy MJ, and we gotta talk about Anthony Edwards. Yes, this is still similar to basketball related news because it's dealing with an NBA player. So, yeah, we gotta hop right into this. Anthony Edwards, come on, man, just wrap it up. So, Anthony Edwards, he was in the rumor mill today. Basically, it was reported that he paid over $1 million worth of child support to cover the full 18 years. And if you don't know who Anthony Edwards, who he had a kid with and who he's not trying to have no association with, he's been messing around with this model called Aisha Howard. Yeah, that lady is pushing 40 years old, but nonetheless, that is the baby mom of one of Anthony Edwards' many children. He's trying to compete with, YB and Nick Cannon. But anyway, yeah, so it was reported that, he paid $1 million up front to cover all 18 years, which is like $5,000 a month of child support. But Aisha Howard ended up shooting all those rumors down. She basically said there was nothing of the sorts that happened. There's no court documents. You guys see it up on your screen, of course. There's no court documents, no motions, no nothing. Basically shutting down all the rumors and all the news of that all came out today. And, I had to put my 2 cents on this little Anthony Edwards situation. Look, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. It's fuck both of them, respectfully. And I say this, with the utmost respect for both. I'm on the side of the child. I'm not on the side of either one of them because I look at both of them as selfish. As far as Aisha Howard, you knew Ant didn't want the kid. Ant said multiple times he didn't want the child. He didn't want you to have the baby, and you end up doing it anyway. That is a selfish act. In my humble opinion, you could have easily just not dealt with Ant, but we all know women are naturally just the ultimate opportunists. So she took it upon herself to trap Anthony Edwards, and that's fucked up. And she literally said she's going to teach Anthony Edwards a lesson by having this kid. She didn't think about the child. She didn't think about the child potentially growing up in a single parent household with no father. None of that. She took a selfish act and just had the kid anyway. As far as Anthony Edwards, look, you have to be more responsible. You're one of the best players in the NBA, one of the better young players in the NBA, I should say. You're a franchise player. You're the best player on the Timberwolves. You're one of the faces of the league, especially this new era we ushering in of the NBA. You're a multi-millionaire. You're going to have one of the biggest contracts on your next contract offer. You're probably going to have the biggest contract in league history. So you're going to break Jason Tatum's record. You're young. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy, but you're handsome. Come on, dude. Come on. You got to have better self-awareness. And it has to be some veteran on the team to keep Anthony Edwards in line, to teach him the ropes, to show him, what type of women to stay away from and what type of women to deal with. You got to take more responsibility. I'm not saying Anthony Edwards couldn't go smash shorty, but bro, you got to have better discernment. Wrap up. What is wrong with protection? Wrap up. Or if she's against protection and you don't want to get her pregnant, don't smash her. Smash a different girl. There's plenty of girls that are better than her or just as good as her. You're Anthony Edwards. You could get any female in the world you want. No need to waste your time on women like this that are looking for an opportunity, that are looking for a come up, that is looking for a check, that is looking to live off of another man without having to put no work in. Like, come on now, we got to have better discernment than that. So I think both of them are selfish because at the end of the day, this child that's in this world that y'all created did not ask to be here. The child didn't want to be here, but y'all made it. So y'all got to take the responsibility to focus on the child. But no, they insist on doing things their own way, and they're just being selfish. Both of them are being selfish, and I think it's fucked up and unfair to the child. Because once again, now imagine a child growing up knowing that its own father didn't want him or her. I don't know what the gender of the child is, but his own or her own father didn't want her or him. And then he or her is going to grow up to know that she's only here because her own mom or his own mom wanted to be selfish and only wanted to have the kid just for a payday. The mom don't even love you for real. Like, that is insane, and that's going to put a lot of mental issues on that child, and no one's talking about that. And that's unfair to the child. I hope they end up working this out professionally and working this out, with a bit of love in it. Like, work it out for the child. You know what I mean? Like, that child needs two parents. It takes two to make a kid. It takes two to raise a kid. That is a fact. Once again, that child did not ask to be here. Both of you guys need to put y'all BS to the side and take care of this child. So I had to add that 2 cents on there because it's been a hot topic all day, and especially within the NBA news cycle, until the playoffs start, we're not really going to have much news popping out. But, I had to definitely comment on this Anthony Edwards situation. His baby mom is wild. He's wild. Both of them are being selfish. The child does not deserve this shit. But I will say this. If Anthony Edwards does find a way to pay for the full amount to cover all 18 years and pay just the upfront amount, I got to give him credit on that, though. That is smart strategy, and that is smart. You know what I'm saying? He's getting it up out the way. He's trying to wash his hands with the situation. And that's smart on his end. I ain't going to lie to you. It's better than just giving her a full check every month than her being able to try to sway you to give her more money. But anyway, y'all go in the comment section. Whose side are y'all on? Let me know in the comment section. Salute to everybody at home who's watching the video. I'm your boy MJ. I'm out. Peace.